So in this next format we're going to discuss now, we're going to talk about fourball. Now this is quite important to understand. This is fourball match play. So in a fourball match play, 4 golf balls all play together in a group, but they separate out into 2 teams. And the 2 teams are playing match play against each other. So they're trying to get the best score on each hole to win the hole. So if you're not familiar with match play, go and look at the match play process video first, because once you understand match play, you'll understand fourball match play. So in a fourball match play, the 2 people are playing their own golf balls to get the best net score on a given hole, and then that goes into the match play version. So let's say that guy makes a 5 and that guy makes a 4, that guy makes a 7 and that guy makes a 4. These 2 were the best scores, a 4 and a 4, and the 2 4s match play for all square. So we go to the next hole all square, regardless that this was a higher score than this, because those 2 scores didn't count. We just got these 2 scores, and that was the match play version, ended up all square. Now on the next hole, both guys make a 3 and both guys make a 7. So they've had a bad hole. These guys have had a good hole. One of the 3s plays against one of the 7s. The 3 will beat the 7 and they will go 1 up. Now they don't beat them by 4 shots, they just beat them by 1 shot and go 1 up. And the next hole, these guys make a 4, these guys make a 5, the 4 beats the 5, and they go back to all square. Now understanding this format, there is a little bit of tactics, because you're not necessarily trying to beat the rest of the field. You're not trying to shoot the lowest score, you're just trying to beat the opposition. Now in that format, I can see what the opposition are doing and try and play my game a little bit differently to beat them. So let's say we're in the teeing ground here, and this team are going to tee off first. Now that generally means both golfers are going to go first. So this one goes out of bounds, followed by this one going out of bounds. So what do these guys do now? Well, I would put my driver away straight away and I'd think about hitting it straight down the middle, because these guys are pretty much out of it. Both of the team have hit the ball into trouble. So these guys should now be thinking, well, we'll just keep the ball in play. So they're now down here in 2, 3, 4. They're going to win the hole because both of these guys knocked it into trouble. What you might do differently is, if you're this team and your playing partner hits one out of bounds, Mr. Unreliable again, he's knocked one out of bounds, then this playing partner should think, ooh, that's not good, because if I knock it out of bounds, I'm going to pretty much give them the hole. What I need to do is de-risk my shot and hit it down the middle, maybe with a shorter club. So there's lots of times in this format where you're not just going to try and shoot the lowest score on every hole, you're trying to de-risk the situation and make sure you put a bit of pressure on the opposition to try and make sure they have to make a decent score. Otherwise, you're just gifting them a hole because both of you have knocked it out of bounds. Also understand the match play format, that you can give putts, so short putts that are near the hole, you can give putts, and also matches don't have to play all the way to the 18th. If one team here is 3 up and there's only 2 holes left, you're pretty much shaking hands on the 16th green, aren't you? Because at 3 up with 2 holes left, the team that are behind can't come back to win that match or even draw that match. So this team would win. You can think about watching how the Ryder Cup format plays out. If you watch the better ball match play of the Ryder Cup format, that's effectively what goes on here. This team against this team to win match play holes.